Rising prices have made it difficult to make ends meet, and for families with kids, the problem can get worse over the summer when you have to figure out childcare without school. And many, of course, turn to summer camps, but we know they can be expensive and slots are sometimes in short supply. The American Camp Association says nationwide, the average for day camp in the summer is now between $73 and $87 per day, but the price can vary a lot. And of course, overnight camps are even more expensive than that. Henry DeHart is the CEO of the American Camp Association, and he joins us live here tonight. Sir, it's great to have you on the show. We appreciate your time. I think a lot of parents have probably had their summer camps booked for a long time, but others have not. Is it too late to be thinking about that now?
Well, the good news is it's not too late. Our research shows that camps across the country have about 10 to 15% availability every summer, and so there's capacity there. It may not be with exactly the camp that you pick or your friends, your child's friends are going to, but there is room. And I will say that day camp is particularly sensitive to the economy. So day camps have been slowing. Their enrollment has been a little slower this year. So day camps that might have been full this time last year aren't quite full yet. So the news is not terrible for parents who are still looking for options.
In terms of the cost, I mean, I showed a bit of a range there, but it really varies wildly depending on so many different factors. For people who are cost conscious right now, what should they be thinking in terms of what might be right for their family?
Well, there are a number of different ways to mitigate the cost. And the good news is, like you said, the cost varies so wildly. It used to be that camp kind of was a set thing, but there's so many different types of programs with so many different types of budgets. So as you mentioned, day camps are typically more affordable than overnight camps. Shorter sessions are more affordable than longer sessions. There's also some specialty activities that might add to cost, so things like horseback riding or boating, or you can find generalist camps that don't have those specialty activities as a part of them. Another thing parents want to think about are hidden costs. So there is the cost of getting to camp. If it's not in your local town, you need to factor that into your budget. But also, is there camp clothing required? And is there a separate fee for that clothing? Or are there any additional add-on fees? If it's overnight camp, is there a laundry fee or a camp store fee or fees for special trips? But the good news is 93% of the camps that we survey have some form of financial assistance or other relief to try and help families afford camps.
Yeah, a lot of scholarships out there. Sometimes you just have to do a little bit of work to become eligible for them. We're all paying more right now for gasoline, which is the cost has just skyrocketed. That's caused inflation in other sectors as well. How has all of that impacted the cost of summer camp? I mentioned some of those numbers, but are we seeing as dramatic an increase in that as everything else?
We really are. And if you think about the things it takes to run camp, they are the things that inflation is hitting the highest. So staffing costs first. That's the largest expense of any camp. And you don't really want a camp that's skimping on staffing. You want adequate staffing and ratios for safety reasons. Food cost is often the second highest expense they have, and we all know what's happening to food costs. But also building and structures and facilities, those expenses have gone up, and most camps have some sort of facility in addition to just the general cost of doing business. So camps are getting hit pretty heavily as well. And so that's what's driving the price up. I think what you mentioned earlier is true. Camps do have scholarships, but they also have other ways. They have sibling discounts. They have referral fees. Sometimes there's tiered pricing. If you find a camp that's a great fit for your child, reach out to the camp. There are often many creative ways a camp director can help your family get to that camp, even if the price you see on the website seems pretty high.
Such great insight. American Camp Association CEO Henry DeHart, thanks so much for sharing some time with us.
Thanks for talking about camp today.
Absolutely.